Hello and a warm welcome to all of you guys in my new video. In this video, I'm gonna share one of my experience that I've procured from my recent held debate. I happen to be a part of that debate. It was conducted on a virtual platform, which is of course Telegram. And there's a good saying that says that someone who knows little someone who knows little tends to think that he has gotten a lot, but someone who knows so much thinks that he knows only a little, which means there's always a room for improvement and nobody can know everything. Well, with that being said, let me walk you through some of the points, and here are 5 points I'm gonna make sure that you understand, which can help you win over a debate, which can help you conduct a healthy debate, and your participation in a debate matters. Always remember that. So let's let's get going. Okay, so here's my first point. First point is research. Before getting into any discussion or topic or any of the debates, even when there's a matter being concerned in your family, and if you do not know much about the matter, I request you not to indulge yourself. I request you not to take your nose into their business, because to be able to contribute and give any suggestions, to give any advice, to make any comment, you must have to have awareness about the topic. And that's what exactly happened to me too. I visited that debate because I had this overconfidence in me. I knew that topic already. What would people come up with? People merely talk about the common general things, but when I went there, I came to know that people have practiced in detail, and they were very meticulous with the knowledge, with the details that they had. And it literally made me embarrassed that what am I supposed to speak now? I was just fumbling, which means visiting any debate without research is just a stupidity. Never do that. So I would like to conclude this particular point by telling you that gather reliable information and evidence to support your arguments. Don't ever go to any arguments, don't ever indulge yourself into any debate or discussion that you are not prepared for. Second point is structure. Organize your points logically with a clear introduction, body, and conclusion. But now let me emphasize on it a little more. Organizing your speech is very much important. Say, for example, you have prepared for a debate, you have well content in your mind, but now what you need to organize it. A sophisticated way of speaking is more likable, isn't it? Sophisticated, like something that is very systematic, something that is in a sequence, which means you have to first of all go with the introduction of your point, just introduce your point, then slightly go to the body, and then eventually recapitulate the point, so that the individual can understand whom you're interacting with, and the audience could also get your point. Now let us come down to the third point, and that is active listening. You and I both know how important it is to be able to answer back, to be able to raise a point, or to rebut, right? If you have any rebuttal, just say, for example, you have to counter a person, what do you need? You need to listen to that person actively, address the points that the person was wrong, address your own opinion that here you are wrong, let me prove it right, or let me prove it how are you wrong. And for that you must have to prepare yourself. You must have to prepare yourself to listen to the person carefully. Now let's come down to the fourth point, that is respectful communication. I'm so happy to say that I literally did not indulge into any of the arguments while in a debate. I was quite afraid that I fall in an argument, I might be disrespectful to people. And we were also given the suggestions by everybody. There was this rule: if anybody uses any vulgar word, and if anybody, get into an offensive conversation, he'll be kicked out. So I had that fear back in the mind. Still, sometimes during an argument, during the debate, we never know when does that debate get into an heated argument. So a debate is a very mutual conversation. It has to be done on the basis of understanding, logics, evidence. But many of us just personally attack. Many of us start to personally attack the person. We forget to be polite. We avoid being respectful. We become so disrespectful. We personal attacks. We just get distracted from the topic. So you do not have to attack the person. You have to attack the person's point. The enemy is not the person. What you are there to win, not to defeat someone. Okay. Now let us come down to the fifth point, and that is rebuttal. If you don't listen properly, you do not have any point to counter. Counter is very important. So here's my point: listen carefully, and when you're countering the person, make sure that your argument is strong. You have an evidence, you have reasonable arguments. Don't just say, and don't say that you are wrong. Prove them how they are wrong. Okay. Well, with that being said, this was my experience, and I've learned a lot. And I believe that everybody should learn in every phase of their life. You know, everything has something or the other to offer, and never think that you are too small to do something or too great to do something. uh, just give up on your shyness, give up on your apprehensiveness. Being uh, being nervous in such situations is very normal. It's fine. Just go and give it a shot. I can guarantee you, you will get to learn a lot of things. And these are like these are like bricks which will help you to build the building of confidence, build the building of your knowledge. And one day, one fine day, you will look back and you'll congratulate yourself that thankfully you did it. With that being said, thank you so much. This was my experience, and I'll meet you in the next video with another of my experiences. Till then, take care of yourself.